Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton getting into a Twitter war yesterday. Trump first tweeting, Obama just endorsed crooked Hillary. He wants 4 more years of Obama, but nobody else does, prompting this response from Hillary. Delete your account. Then Trump responded, how long did it take your staff of 823 people to think that up? And where are your 33,000 emails that you deleted? With the economy and everything else barely growing, right, is this back and forth really what voters want to see? To the Hill's A.B. Stoddard. A.B., it's fun. You know, listen, I read what Hillary's tweet was the most retweeted tweet of hers during the campaign, so she got traction out of it, but ultimately, is this what is going to get for people to pull the lever?
Well, I don't think anyone likes these Twitter fights. I think they're one of the more sort of repugnant modern inventions myself. But I think Donald Trump was sort of mastered the tweet, right? That he's good at that, and his tweet was funny, and his was better. She has been tweeting a lot about him, but she hadn't, I think, tweeted to him yet. I think it was a mistake for her. If she starts getting into a Twitter back and forth with Donald Trump, she's probably going to lose. Most of the time, she's going to not answer. And then it's going to look like she's scared or didn't have anything funny to say. So I think she should stick to tweeting about him, but getting into an actual back and forth with him was probably a mistake. Yeah,
you're probably right on that. Although I'll disagree a little bit with that tweet yesterday, because even though people of a certain age don't think it was effective or didn't understand it, people my son's age, 19 to 20, understood it 100%. And they thought it was kind of cool and hip, and I think that's why it was the most retweeted. Maybe it was a deliberate attempt to look cool for the millennials more so than to take on Donald Trump.
Oh, I think so. And look, she doesn't have a lot of hip and cool tweets in that account if you've been on it for a year like I have. But I think it works. But what I'm saying is, you know, can you deliver on that again? If she actually gets into it, if she and Elizabeth Warren and Donald are on Twitter all day firing directly at each other, like I said, when she pulls her punches and doesn't come up with a good retort, it's going to look like she can't handle it. So I think she should leave tweeting to Donald Trump and go back to occasionally having her campaign tweet about him. But I don't know that she's actually going to be able to really fire up the millennials that way, because he's simply better at it. He's not afraid to be really brash and really funny, and I just don't know that she can actually keep that up. I think she needs to keep up her attack on the campaign, which is that, you know, he's too scary, and that as long as she's talking about how scary he is, you know, she can sort of brush off him tweeting about her emails or whatever he's going to focus on.
There's no doubt that the temperamental part has worked well for her since that Thursday speech. But what about her friend Elizabeth Warren? Elizabeth Warren seems to have a natural mean streak in her. She seems to be more of a street fighter type who doesn't mind getting into it, tit for tat. Maybe she will be the attack dog, for lack of a better word.
Right. I think what Hillary Clinton has learned is that Elizabeth Warren, even if she doesn't pick her to be a vice president on the ticket, candidate on the ticket, is going to continue to be really the ideal attack dog on the Democratic side. It's better for Hillary not to do it herself. That's why I think she should, you know, pull the tweets. But I think that Elizabeth Warren, without any kind of national security experience, is not probably top of list for Hillary Clinton. I think she's going to look at someone with more policy and experience and more broad experience. But Elizabeth Warren, before she even endorsed her, and you know that the endorsement came last night, she was the last holdout, the last woman, last Democrat in the Senate to endorse Hillary, and it was very uncomfortable at times.
Right.
But she's joined the fight, and I think Hillary Clinton has realized this woman's going to do this for me, whether I give her, you know, this job or not. And I think that having the meeting today was an obvious way to make Bernie Sanders voters think that Elizabeth Warren is being considered for the VP slot, and that makes them happy.
All right, A.B. Stoddard, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
Thanks.